In Maharashtra, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi is once again protesting during its winter session taking place right now in the Nagpur Assembly. Right in the front, you can see Aditya Thackeray from the Shiv Sena faction. He is leading the protests. What are these protests about? These protests are demanding the resignation of the Agriculture Minister Abdul Sattar. Now, these are protests that have been going on since Monday. Today is not the first day of these protests. Abdul Sattar is obviously part of the Chief Minister's Eknath Shinde faction, and these protesters are citing a Bombay High Court order that found prima facie worth in allegations against Sattar over the regularization of government land. What does that mean? My colleague Mihir is with us to explain more. Mihir, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Mihir, a twofold question for you. The first, could you explain in depth what the allegations against Abdul Sattar are and to what degree of worth there is behind those allegations? Then could you tell us more about what the MVA is demanding?
Absolutely. Good morning to us. So as far as the MVA is concerned, remember they are intensifying their protest and agitation against the government. They are trying to corner them from all corners. There was an allegation against the CM, Eknath Shinde, on land allotment scam. Now the allegation moves to another minister, Abdul Sattar in this case, who is the Agriculture Minister of Maharashtra. Now the allegation is also of land allotment to a great extent. There are some irregularities that the court has also observed, and now the opposition is on that basis demanding a resignation. In fact, we saw a massive protest kind of a thing outside the assembly in Nagpur that was spearheaded by Aditya Thackeray. Now this is not new, and you are correct, they have been protesting and talking about it at large against the kind of charges that are there against Abdul Sattar, and that's why they want the resignation of Abdul Sattar. Abdul Sattar is one of the ministers at this point, but was part of the MVA also. Remember, he's one of the rebel MLAs who parted and sided with Eknath Shinde, and clearly as far as Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena is concerned, now they have a point to amplify and protest and ask for the particular resignation of this minister, and that's what they are doing. In fact, we saw Aditya Thackeray at the fore in this particular protest of sorts outside the Nagpur Assembly, where he was demanding the resignation now of Abdul Sattar for the land allotment scam and the ambiguity around it. The opposition now believes that he should put his papers or put his resignation, and that is for the best interest of the state, is what they are claiming at this point.
Okay, all right. Mihir, if I could ask you to actually stay with us. We're moving now